how to position the camera in a room and set the perspective to achieve a deeper effect. That's what this video is all about. And I did it once. If I zoom out something, you can see that the perspective is very extreme and the camera is still within the room. Maybe you're familiar with this phenomenon. If you create very huge objects, those might be cut off. This is very typical and simply because the camera rear and front position are limited somewhere. And by use of the fit function, everything's going to be fit and the displayed area of the camera gets up to date. And you can see the camera position now is outside. The perspective distortion is also no more very strong, can be disabled here. And I'm going to use the static wireframe mode for preview for the camera adjustments. And here's a little tip. Instead of directly entering the camera tool, you should do most of the movements, most of the alignments in 3D already. And I'll do so. I'm going to align my objects once with the right mouse button pressed, snap view and fit. Now you can see my camera points towards my objects, and I will have to move my camera position into my object. And as you can easily see, this is not going to work outside of the camera tool. You can zoom in as much as you want and you're always outside of the object. After fitting in, I'm going to create a new camera via the right mouse button, create. And very important at this point, we currently have the parallel projection enabled. And it should definitely put on perspective. Thereby a few angles going to be created and we can first of all move the camera into our object. To make sure that the camera is within the object, you can also align this view once. And here you can clearly see that the camera position is at this time inside of the room. Now you can adjust the perspective by changing the angle of view to pick up a little more or less information of the side walls. You do that with custom zoom. Here you have the opportunity to adjust the angle once or this magnification. Once you have picked up the handle, as you can see, the zoom level is too high first of all. And of course, by help of this preview window, you can decrease the angle until all the desired objects are going to be displayed. Once you have confirmed everything, this camera is going to be stored. My recommendation is name it neat for better identification if you have several cameras. To easily enable a specific camera via just a double click, and you can now switch the camera for some adjustments. And once all your required settings are done, before you start the rendering, just make the double click on the desired camera position and it's restored.